Bang bang. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Scott Casey Gale, and I'm the owner, the chairman, and the creator of the most revolutionary, polarizing wrestling YouTube group of all time, the National Wrestling Shooters. And today, my WWE review. And I thought it was a really good episode of a Raw, really perfect build up to Survivor Series. The commentators of the show were Michael Cole, Renee Young, and Corey Graves. Okay, let's begin with the recap, shall we? They were in Kansas City, Missouri, by the way. Okay, this week's broadcast opens up with a video package honoring military veterans for Veterans Day, which I thought it was, which I thought it was a great way to open the show. Yesterday was Veterans Day, and then we start with a tag team battle royal. The ring is full of almost all of Raw's tag teams, and tonight's show kicks off with a battle royal. While the match is in progress, Braun Strowman comes out. Strowman lays out the Lucha House Party and Bobby Roode. Braun fights his way in the ring and starts going at it with the B team. Rhino and Slater and the revival. Braun starts laying and hitting running splashes in the corner. Braun clears the ring. He Then he runs around the ring and starts tackling everyone in his path. Braun grabs a steel chair and, and everyone else runs up. Winner no contest. That was a good way to open the show. I liked how Braun Strowman was pissed off because he got buried by Brock Lesnar. What a way to open the show. And then everyone heads to the back except Strowman. Strowman stands in the middle of the ring and gets on the mic and he says, "Tonight's episode is brought to you by the Monster Among Men." Braun unfolds his chair and takes a seat. He says he's done chasing Corbin, so he's not going to leave the ring until Corbin comes down and gets these hands. Stephanie McMahon the best comes out to interrupt. Stephanie says Braun needs to focus his anger towards Survivor Series because Shane McMahon stole the World Cup. But Braun says he doesn't care about Shane or representing Stephanie. Stephanie says she's the boss, so everyone on Raw better care. Braun says he doesn't like corporate types trying to manipulate him, and she needs to send her lapdog Corbin to get these hands. Stephanie says that Braun wins the Survivor Series match for her. Braun can have everything he wants, from from money to planes, trains, and automobiles. Braun says he doesn't care about that. He wants another Universal Championship match against Brock Lesnar. Stephanie says to consider it done. Braun says before that he wants Baron Corbin. Stephanie says consider that done as well. Braun also wants to figure stipulations for each match, and Stephanie agrees. Stephanie says there's one condition. Braun can't lay a hand on Corbin until after Survivor Series to prove he's a team player. Braun says if Stephanie doesn't deliver, he'll go to WWE headquarters and destroy the whole place. Stephanie says she wants everyone on Raw to be a team player for Survivor Series. And then Wanda Rousey comes out to interrupt. Wanda Ring snatches the mic from Stephanie. Wanda says she's been waiting for a challenge like Becky Lynch she's got here, and she wants to wait to show Becky how it's really done. Wanda then starts walking towards Stephanie. Baron Corbin comes out to interrupt. Corbin has a mic and says he agrees with Stephanie that they all need to focus their energy on Survivor Series and Shane McMahon. Corbin hesitantly steps in the ring and said he's here to help motivate talent with Stephanie. Corbin says after Shane embarrassed them at the World Cup and that they can't let that happen. Corbin tells Wanda not to get overconfident. So Wanda judo throws Corbin down to the mat. Braun then gets in Corbin's face and Corbin spins back down and heads to back. I thought that was a really good way to open the show. I liked it. Braun, Stephanie McMahon and Braun Strowman. Stephanie McMahon is okay to make it like Baron Corbin and yeah, and I like how Wanda Woman's Stephanie Wanda was judo through Baron Corbin because in my opinion Baron Corbin deserved it. But yeah, really good way, and I personally love to see Braun Strowman go to WWE headquarters and destroy the place. That would be epic if he actually did. I hope he does. I hope that does happen. Anyway, good way to open the show. And then Nia Jackson Tamina are backstage heading to the gorilla position, and then yell at some production assistants on the way. Then it's Ember Moon versus Tamina. Nia is at wingset for this one. Ember takes control of this strikes. Ember hits a face bust, and Tamina rolls outside for a breather. Ember kicks Tamina from the apron, but then Nia comes over and distracts her. This distraction leads to Tamina hitting a clothesline from behind on Ember on the floor. Tamina takes Ember back in the ring and beats her down. A distraction from Nia leads to Tamina dropping Ember and hitting a frog splash. Winner Tamina. After the match, Nia and Tamina beat down Ember. Decent match. Not bad of a match. Decent match. And then coming up, Corey Graves sits down with Steph Rollins for an exclusive interview. We go to a video package looking at the history between Steph Rollins and Dean. It was a good video package. I enjoyed it. And then Corey Graves is in the ring and he introduces Steph Rollins for an in-ring interview. They talk about Ambrose turning in Rollins, and Rollins says that Ambrose knows why he did what he did. He's just not man enough to come out and say it to his face. Ambrose then appears on the big screen. Ambrose is sitting on the roof of a car next to a bill with fire in it. Ambrose says he's man enough to go in that arena right now, but they don't deserve that, and he doesn't owe anyone anything. Dean says maybe Rollins shouldn't have talked down to Ambrose. Says he used to think the Shield was stronger together, but the truth is the Shield made Ambrose uncovers his old shield vest in gas and throws it in the fire. Ambrose walks away and we cut to Rollins in the ring. Rollins drops the mic and heads to the back. Wait, I thought this was a great promo from both Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose cut one hell of an amazing promo. He was an amazing, in my opinion, Dean Ambrose is the top heel of Raw. I don't care what anybody says. Dean Ambrose is the top heel of Raw, and I really like Dean Ambrose's heelish promo. His promo was on fire. What a what an amazing segment. I enjoyed this through and through. Nothing bad about it. I rate this promo from Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins a 10 out of 10. The perfect 10. Great book, great booking, great booking. I'd like to see this. I'm really interested in seeing Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins. And this is a perfect way to build up the feud. So it's smart, very smart booking, very creative genius. It's in talent inside of the WWE writers. And then we go to a video package looking at Kurt Angle and Drew McIntyre's match last week. Kurt Angle's music starts playing, then it stops, and Dolph Ziggler comes out with Drew McIntyre. They step in the ring, they get on the mic. Drew says came in to take over one. So far, he has broken the Shield and broken Kurt Angle. Drew keeps trashing Kurt, and then Finn Balor comes out to interrupt. Balor steps in the ring and says Drew crossed the line with Kurt. Drew says he could have done worse to Kurt, but he chose not to, and Finn is upset that Drew took his head off too. Drew says Finn is too concerned with his feelings and emotions, and Balor tells him to shut up. Balor says he's been dealing with bullies like Drew his whole life and wants a matchup. Drew right here now. Drew says if Finn wants a match, he's got it, but not with him. Drew says Finn is gonna face the true best in the world no matter what Shane McMahon thinks. Dolph Ziggler says if Finn can beat Dolph, he'll consider lowering himself to his level. They cheap shot Balor and Balor goes down. Another great promo from Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler. Drew McIntyre sounded like a face in this promo. Even though that he is a heel, he sounded like a face. And I personally think that Drew, no offense to Braun Strowman, but I personally think it really should be Drew McIntyre that takes the title off of Brock Lesnar. And if not, then it should be Drew McIntyre versus Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania 35. But unfortunately, we're not going to get it. Unfortunately, Brock Lesnar is still going to be the Universal Champion. So have Drew McIntyre be the one to take it. If they're not going to have Braun Strowman do it, then have Drew McIntyre do it. WWE is very high on Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is definitely a future Universal Champion, and he should be the Universal Champion. I'd say have him win the Royal Rumble or have him win the Royal Rumble or something. Anyway, good promo. And a good match. We had Dolph Ziggler versus Finn Balor. Balor Balor gets to his feet and tells the referee he's good to go. He openly bows down and Ziggler immediately takes the fight to Balor in the corner. Balor finally fights back for a dropkick. Ziggler comes back with a roll attempt and a splash in the corner. Ziggler misses the shot and Balor kicks him in the face. Balor goes up on top, but Ziggler knocks him back down to the mat. Ziggler and Balor trade shots and both men are down. Balor connects with some chops and a kick for a 2 count. Ziggler comes back with a knee to the face and a DDT for a 2 count. Count of his own. Balor connects with a shot in the corner and he starts climbing to the top rope. Ziggler rolls away, so Balor hops down and pulls Ziggler outside. Balor hits a suicide dive on both Ziggler and Drew at ringside. Then he brings Dolph back in the ring. Ziggler and Balor trade roll-up attempts, and Balor scores the 3 count, winner Finn Balor. Good match, really good match. I enjoyed this. I like this. And then Drew hits the ring after the match, and Balor retreats up the champ. Interesting. And then Stephanie and backstage, Stephanie and Corbin approach Finn Balor in the back. Stephanie wants Balor and the men's team at Survivor Series. Drew and Dolph barge in and confront Balor. Stephanie tells him to back off, and she informs him that Drew, Dolph, and Finn will be teammates on Team War at Survivor Series on Sunday. Stephanie tells Drew and Dolph to put a hurting on her brother Shane. She says that Drew, Dolph, and Finn don't have to get along, but they have to work together on Sunday, and then after the match they can tear each other apart. Good speech from Stephanie McMahon Nebraska. I thought very good speech from Stephanie McMahon Nebraska. I like that. I like it. Hyping up Team War. I like it. But however, unfortunately to Team War, I'm on Team SmackDown. I'm on Team Blue, and I hope that SmackDown Live beats War this week at Survivor Series. SmackDown Live Team Blue needs to win. SmackDown Live needs to win. And then Wanda Rousey does an interview in the back about Becky Lynch at the match at Survivor Series. Wanda says Becky's threats are ridiculous because she's learning technique while Becky was still growing up. She calls Becky her hypersensitive. She says Becky may be the man, but she's a millennial man wearing skinny jeans. She trashes Becky into Nia Jackson and Tamina interrupt. They wish Wanda luck at Survivor Series as Nia is appearing next in line for a women's title shot. Really good promo from backstage interview from Wanda Rowdy. She was really good on the mic. I like it. I'm liking this. I am liking this watch. So I'm enjoying everything. Wrestling matches and promos. So far, so good. Good. I like this. And then the White Squad come to the win. A lot more talking than Western, but it's okay. The White Squad come to the wing and they have a mic. Ruby shows us footage from last week of Ruby destroying the late Jim Nighthead's old glasses in front of the tower. Ruby starts to apologize for breaking the glasses and talk about backlash she got. But then she says she enjoyed every single minute of it. That Natalya's mirrors a kid. But then but then she hits the wing from behind and drops Ruby. Natalya pummels on Ruby until the rest of the White Squad how often they gang up on Natalya. The White Squad hit a version of the heart attack on Natalya before they. Mm, Shout out to the viewer that's watching, by the way. Very good heelish promo from Ruby White, but I kind of wish they wouldn't have used Jim Neidhart's at step to get it over as a heel. I mean, it reminds me back in the Ruthless Aggression in 2006 when Randy Orton was using Eddie Guerrero's depth in the story, and I didn't. But anyway, it is what it is. I mean, very good very good promo from Ruby White, and I enjoyed what I saw. I just wish they wouldn't use Jim Neidhart stuff that to get Ruby White over and hate for as a heel. But then, but it's WWE, you never know what they'll do. And then they go outside to the broadcast table where Michael Cole promotes Sunday's Survivor Series pay-per-view. And then it's a tag team battle royal. This one restarts. It was won by Braun Strowman in the opening segment of the show. It comes down to the two teams. The Revival and Bobby Roode and Gable. Connor grabs Gable by the throat and tries to eliminate him, but Gable latches onto Connor and applies an armbar over the rope. Roode gets up and rushes over and knocks Connor over the top rope. Roode and Gable win. They will be the captains at the tag match at Survivor Series. Good match. I like this tag team battle. Why Braun Strowman doesn't like this tag team battle, which I think is funny. But yeah, I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this. I would love to see Bobby Roode turn heel. He needs to turn heel. He was a great heel in NXT. He needs to turn heel in WWE soon. Maybe it's Survivor Series. And then we see Paul Heyman backstage knocking Brock Lesnar's locker room. And then WWE Universal Champion Brock Lesnar comes out to a ring with his advocate Paul Heyman. They hop in the ring and Heyman gets on the mic. Heyman introduces his client, talks about Brock hitting F5s on Braun Strowman. Heyman congratulates Strowman for winning his way back to the Universal title picture. It was hard about negotiations with Stephanie early tonight. Heyman starts talking about AJ and the crowd chants for AJ Styles. Heyman says after the encounter last year's Survivor Series, there's no one that Lesnar wants to beat more than AJ Styles this Sunday. Jinder Mahal comes up to the stage and the weapon he's got the Sink Brothers by his side. Jinder gets on the mic and tells Heyman not to underestimate AJ Styles. Ginger says last week he wanted the dream match, Lesnar versus Mahal, but AJ still was championship and still was match. Ginger says he's here tonight as Heyman's friend to offer his services to help him focus on AJ Styles. Ginger says he wants to reach Lesnar. He wants to teach Lesnar his mantra. Heyman mocks him, but Lesnar tells Ginger to come on in. Ginger steps in the ring with the Sink Brothers and tells Brock to center his energy and breathe in deep. Lesnar has had enough and he clotheslines Ginger down. Brock hits a German suplex on one Sink Brother, and he throws Ginger outside and hits a German suplex. Looks on the other Sink Brother. Brock hits a couple more German suplexes on the Sink Brothers. Lesnar Gorilla Press slams one Sink Brother down to Ginger ringside. Lesnar rolls out and then hits an F5 on Mahal. How on the ringside for Lesnar then heads to the back of Heyman. I thought this is Paul Heyman is always pure. I hate Brock Lesnar, but Paul Heyman is amazing. Paul Heyman is always pure gold on the mic. I thought this is a funny segment. I thought it was funny that Ginger Mahal interrupted Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman. Of course they end up paying the price for it. But yeah, Ginger Mahal and Ashante, it's one of those stupid funny gimmicks. But honestly, Ginger Mahal should go back to SmackDown Live. And then Alexa Bliss is backstage talking to Stephanie McMahon about the team for Survivor Series. Coming up, Bobby Lashley versus Elias. Bobby Lashley and Leo Rush on the ring as Leo cuts a promo hyping up Lashley. Elias interrupts from the stage and says he's calling named Child Protective Services because it looks like Lashley kidnapped a child. And he says Leo Rush looks no older than 10. Lashley interrupts and says Elias should walk down the ring and take those fights. Elias says Bobby Lashley sucks and he's gonna shut the toddler's mouth up too. Very funny promo from Elias. I thought this was amazing. I mean, amazing well done. I walk up Elias anytime. Elias knows how to cut a promo. And then it's Elias versus Bobby Lashley. The winner of this one gets a spot on Team Watch Survivor Series. Lashley starts up strong and takes Elias down with a side headlock. The fight spills outside and Lashley whips Elias into the ring post. Lashley gets to the ring first and Elias is slow to get to his feet. As the referee counts and Elias gets back to the ring, Leo Rush grabs Elias from under the ring. Elias is unable to get in the ring by the ref's 10 count, and the ref doesn't see Leo, so he counts out Elias. Lashley will now be on Team Watch Survivor Series. Well, I like this. Good match, but I wish that Elias would have won, but it is what it is. I mean, Bobby Lashley kind of deserves a push, so this kind of helps motivate Bobby Lashley's character. So yeah, I like this. I thought this was a good match. Dumb ending, but good match. Winner Bobby Lashley. And after the match, Elias pulls Lashley in the ring post and then into the announcer's table. Elias grabs Leo next and drags him to the ring. And Elias throws Leo like a dog through the ropes and then to Lashley on the floor. In my opinion, and Bobby Lashley and Leo Rush deserve that. Leo Rush got exactly what he deserved for screwing Elias over. So yeah, I enjoyed this. And then Alexa Bliss comes to the ring to announce a women's team for Survivor Series. She introduces Tamina, Nia, and Mickey James. Sasha Banks and Bayley will face up to earn a spot on the team. Natalia is also on the team. Then Sasha Banks main event is Sasha Banks versus Bayley. Bayley and Sasha trade takedowns early on until Bayley connects with a sliding clothesline for a 2 count. Sasha hits a knee to the face of Bayley to knock off the apron. Then Bayley comes back with a knee of her own to Sasha's face on the floor. Back in the ring, Sasha drops Bayley and hits a flying knee strike for a 2 count. They fight out to the apron again, and Sasha looks for a running knee strike up against the ring post, but Bayley dodged and Sasha knee crashed in the ring post. Bayley hits a neck breaker over the middle rope, then takes up the back in the ring. Bayley goes for a flying elbow, but Sasha blocks and applies the bank statement. Tamina and Nia went in and start beating down both Bayley and Sasha. Nikki comes up in and joins and beats joins the beat. Winning no contest, but I thought this was a good match. Sasha Banks and Bailey always put on a good match. I like this. I like how I wish there would have been a win. I would have gone with Sasha Banks, but it is what it is. And then Alexa gets on the mic and says neither Bailey or nor Sasha so one she would choose a different fifth woman. Alexa announces Ruby Wyatt as the fifth woman for Survivor Series, which I thought was good. And the cam cuts back to backstage and we hear some commotion and we get into Wanda Rousey's locker room. We see Becky Lynch attacking Wanda. Becky applies to disarm her to Wanda until referees chase her off. Becky then comes out on the stage and the Wild Woman team is still in the ring. Becky walks down the ramp and then the SmackDown Women's team for Survivor Series come in from the crowd and start attacking the Wild Woman. The SmackDown Women get the upper hand and Wanda Rousey's music hits. Becky Lynch leaves the ring and retreats for the crowd and hits the ring. Wanda starts attacking, but she's still starting the arm. Becky comes back to the ring and hits Wanda in the face from behind with a steel chair. Becky appears to be bleeding from her nose. Becky nails Wanda with a steel chair again. And then the SmackDown Women's team makes their exit through the crowd. We see that Alexa Bliss has escaped in the melee. The melee has escaped the melee and is standing on the crowd. And we see Alexa Bliss has escaped the melee and is standing on the stage. Wanda stares up at Becky, then in the crowd from the ring is the announcer forced to replays. Awesome way to and then Stephanie McMahon is backstage with a monitor and she freaks out at Baron Corbin for letting this happen. Corbin says he doesn't know what happened or what security is. Stephanie says Corbin should not have let it happen, and she orders him to find a way to fix it and make sure it won't happen on Sunday. What a great way to what under siege. I like that. What a great way to end the show. I would rate this an 8 out of 10, 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, and an 8 triple plus. What a good show. Perfect build up to Survivor Series. I'm really looking forward to seeing SmackDown get the upper hand. I really hope that SmackDown line gets the upper hand. I hope that Team SmackDown beats Team Raw because Team Raw has won the last 2 Survivor Series, and it's time that Team SmackDown gets to win. Anyway, good Raw. I mean, comment down below in the comments. You can tell me what you thought about this one, what you liked about this one, what was your favorite moment on Raw. What would you say was highlight of the night? Anyway, you know who to subscribe to. You and I'll be back here tomorrow to do a WWE SmackDown live review. Anyway, I must bid you adieu, goodbye, and good night, and goodbye, and good night, and bang. And in the words of Cactus Jack, bang bang. Thank you for watching.